Hello everyone, and welcome to some more Naya Wrestling! It's me here, Mark Silvester, and welcome today guys to another edition of Naya Wrestling Reacts. Now what Naya Wrestling Reacts is, guys, is where I do a reaction to a particular thing throughout the amazing world of professional wrestling. And so then guys, with Tekken 8 on the horizon, and they finally released the trailer for my favourite all-time Tekken character being King, so I thought for today I'm going to be reacting to the Tekken 8 King gameplay trailer. And you see obviously the beginning of the ESRB, and you've got the Bankai Namco, and you've got the iconic shot of Jin and Kazuya punching each other, which I thought is a really cool thing. And obviously you've got Tekken Project Presents. And obviously it's being made with the Unreal Engine, which is really cool to see a lot of the Japanese games using the development like stuff from the Western side, obviously being the Unreal Tournament. And you got obviously the announcement of Tekken 8, and you got new challenger being King, which is so fucking awesome. So cool seeing King, and the way he poses as well, very wrestly, and it's really cool. He's always got to be given a cape, and that was a great move. All the different punches. There he uses the Rainmaker like he did as his special move when you played as Okada King, because it's really, really cool. In Tekken 7, you were able to incorporate a lot of the New Japan stuff in the game, where you could play as anyone from the Bullet Club. You would basically be able to play in the tie-up of Chaos, and you could also make King into Okada. But then when they did one of the later updates to the game, where obviously with the PS4/PS5 era, etc., you would get a load of updates to the different games and stuff. And basically what they did is they had it as a character slot itself, where you would actually be able to play as King as Okada. And then when you do his raging move, that is basically the Rainmaker, where he does the amazing pose and then he hits the Rainmaker. It was really, really cool. And then you have here King giving a pedigree, which is so awesome. They're able to incorporate other wrestling moves as well. There he also hit the backstab, which was also a really cool move too. So it's really, really cool to see. Obviously, King has a lot of inspiration from wrestlers and stuff, and obviously from Tekken 3, he was mocapped by a legend that is Minoru Suzuki, and it's really, really cool to see him use a lot more like Western American moves that you don't really see much in Japan, but you obviously see it in places like WWE, for example. And you got here as well the running power bomb, and you got the juggle there into the punches, and then you got here as well the big leg kick in there too, and you've obviously got King doing his poses and stuff, and then you can see him with the microphone, which is fucking awesome to actually see him, even though he only makes raw noise. It's just so fucking cool to see him holding a microphone finally, because obviously him being a wrestler's known for promos and stuff, and it'll be really, really cool to kind of like see him when when you're playing the game as King and at the story mode, and he's using the microphone, but even though he's just going rah 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 rah, you actually have like his speech coming up as well, the subtitles. It'll be fucking awesome. I can't wait. It's gonna be so, so cool. And you see here as well King with some amazing big moves here, with like a big slams and stuff, and some punches, and him obviously powering up. And you got some amazing like slow motion stuff here as well, the big power bomb there by King, and obviously the swing. And then there you had him being given someone the RKO Diamond Cutter, Ace Cutter, which I thought was just awesome, because obviously through the last several years you had the meme of the RKO out of nowhere. Obviously the Diamond Cutter can be hit from anywhere, and it's just so, so cool to see King do this move. It's just fucking awesome to kind of see, obviously like with the pedigree and the code breaker and etc. No, the backstabber, sorry, that he's able to use like these awesome different moves and these awesome different like real life wrestling moves into the game. And obviously, yes, they added more of like the craziness of Tekken to it, because obviously it's Tekken, it's a fighting game, so I want to add like the crazy OTT aspect to it and stuff. But it's just so, so cool to see him use his amazing moves and use these different like aspects. What makes King so great in the sense that he's able to adapt and develop new wrestling moves for himself as well. Because you've got to think, from when he first appeared in Tekken 3, even though it's a different King in a sense, because obviously in Tekken 1 and 2 you had the original King who was killed, and then obviously Tekken 3 had the new King, which is this King here, who's been in every single Tekken since. That's really, really cool that from the fights he's had and from the different people that he's met, he's able to adapt and learn new skills to making a better fighter. And I just think that's so, so cool to see just how awesome King is, and just how awesome in general the whole Tekken series itself is as well, you know, because Tekken is amazing. It's really, really simple to play, but it's fucking hard to master. And you got here as well King with that amazing kick. his punches and stuff. So it's cool because it's really cool to see, even though King is very much a wrestler, he's still able to use some good strikes, because obviously that's what wrestling is known for too. Like obviously the uppercuts in here, you got the his amazing big special move and stuff, which is a great move, and then you got here as well the pose and stuff, and you can see him posing like Hulk Hogan and stuff, and it's such a cool trailer, and it's just so cool to see King be given this limelight and be given this awesome trailer to show just how awesome King is and just how much of a great character he is for the series as well, and how for so many people like myself, why we main him, and King is just a legend, you know. He's so good. Yeah, there he is with the pose and stuff, and then here he is like with the diving and stuff, and then you have obviously there him doing the dive and stuff like with the Tekken 8 and everything else, because obviously King is very heavily influenced by Lucha Libre, and because obviously with King he is technically based off Lucha Libre, but he's also heavily based off the Japanese wrestler known as Tiger Mask, and it's just so cool to kind of see that sort of like incorporate together, to see obviously the influence of New Japan, obviously see the influence of Lucha Libre, of anime, of video games in itself, to obviously make King such a great character. And it's just really cool as well too to see the influence of a lot of Western wrestlers and a lot of like Western style of wrestling in itself, like WWE, AEW and stuff, into Tekken, because obviously it has moves like the RKO, the pedigree, and the backstab, and it's just so cool to kind of see this happen in such an iconic and great game like Tekken. And it's one of those games that I'm so excited for. It's just so cool to see King back in Tekken again, because obviously I was a bit worried that he might not be in Tekken 8, because obviously in other Tekken games they take out certain characters because they might have like died, or they might have like just been like, nah, I'm not going to use you anymore. But it was just so cool to finally see King in the game, to finally see King back, being as awesome as ever, using new moves, using new specials. His special move is fucking awesome as well, and it's just so cool to have him back, to have my boy back in Tekken. It's great that he had a really good trailer showing off his amazing skills, his amazing technical know-how, and just how awesome of a character that King is, and just how obviously as well incorporating more of that wrestling feel to him as a character as well. Obviously him using a microphone and all the different moves he uses in the game as well, and it's just so cool to have Namco show off just how awesome King is, and just why for me he is my main, he is my guy, and that is why I'm so looking forward to Tekken 8, and just why Tekken is so amazing, and why King is such an amazing character. And that, my friends, was my reaction to Tekken 8 King gameplay trailer. Let me know, guys, in the comments below what your thoughts are about this trailer, and how did you find the other character reveal trailers too? I mean, did you like this one as much as I did, or did you prefer the other characters' reveals on themselves? I'd love to hear you guys think. And also as well, guys, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to No Wrestling on all the different social medias, podcast networks, and YouTube too. This has been No Wrestling, guys. I have been your amazing host, as always, Mark Silvester. And don't forget, guys, to take care, and always remember, rawr.